Alright everybody, welcome to the new live stream. So they're starting Telltales Game of Thrones. Sorry if there's a wee delay there before I spoke, but I've noticed from previous live streams when I start speaking right away, when YouTube re-uploads them, it cuts out the first few seconds, so I thought I'd try and compensate for that. So we're staying Telltales Game of Thrones today, so let me just do my usual YouTube sharing, then we can get this started. Right, here we go. So let's get this shared, so copy the link. So I hope you've all had a good week. I've been working non-stop. I think I've walked about 6 miles a day, just going to work and back every day this week. It's been an absolute nightmare. My feet are killing me. It's a nice week, Easter Sunday off though, so it's been good. It's Game of Thrones. So I just get a share to the Facebooks and I can send it to the peoples that want it. So that's it on the first bit of Facebook, so let's get the rest done. I really do wish I had someone to do this for me. I might have to con my wee sister into doing it or something. And there we go, that's it. First part shared, so let's get the rest shared. Wrong page, here we go. Share, WhatsApp. Here we go. Send it to the boy. Send it to people that want to watch. Just one more bit of sharing, then we can get this on the roll. So this is a point and click game set in the TV universe. So for the research I've done today, by research I mean one Google search, it's set between season 3 and 4, so it won't spoil anything of the current season. So I can't wait for the new episode tonight, so I'll watch that tomorrow after work. So let's get this sent on to the individuals. Here we go. Getting distracted myself here, just there we go, that's me get the chat loaded up there. You probably have the feedback from the wee thing, so let's get this on the roll. Checking for DLC. Should have probably done all the settings and stuff, so I might as well open my can of juice. Well, it's not even juice, it's a can of chocolate milk my little brother gave me today. So let's see what it tastes like. Here we go. Oh, I like that. That is nice. That is very nice. The real question is, will my stomach forgive me for this? I am not going to create a Telltale because I don't think he's exist anymore. No thank you. Plus I don't want to see anyone see me type in. So save one. Begin episode. Oh, there he is. There's my man. There's my man, Tyrion Lannister. There we go. He's the man. So, before we do anything, where is the options? Because I want to. Here we go. Settings. Make sure the subtitles and whatnot is turned on. There we go. Turn the subtitles on. Make sure it's stuck, because sometimes. There we go. Definitely stuck. Controls, it's a point and click game. There's not many controls to know about. Play, here we go. Here we go, episode 1. Oh, Tyrion Lannister. Let's do this thing! Here we go, Game of Thrones, Telltales, episode 1. Oh, I really like this chocolate milk. I wish it was a bigger can, to be honest. Well, I may have to get more of this at some point, if my stomach likes it. This game series adapts the choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play. My original plan was to let people watching decide my choices for me, but from the last couple of videos I've realised there's maybe been about 25-second delay, maybe more, between me seeing stuff and things happening. Wild Man House starting the darkest reach of the harvest of your North from 50 part war and rival houses. The fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance.
The trout
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a battle. It's an army. Oh, here we go.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Some squire.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
I got to clean a sword. Now let's pick up this sword. Here we go. Pick it up.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Let's get this cleaned. Right, what's this cloth made of?
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Don't be an
Oh,
arse.
don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
I kind of remember this point in the story.
Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get
We all know
Elite
people like
Lords some
that.
wine.
People. We all know
Go
someone
on.
like that.
It's your job.
Right,
Right, let's
thanks.
do it.
You're welcome.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester
nice man.
for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. I've
Alright.
never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Alright, we're celebrating alright.
To Robb
Report-
Stark, the King in the North!
The King
The King in the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Alright,
Gods
whatever
have
that means.
favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Alright.
I'd rather he were here.
I'll
Yes,
keep
my
an
lord.
eye on him.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my
Me,
lord?
my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several
7
years
years.
now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To
I
bring
know.
honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Alright.
There were those who had
Get a
their
feeling this
doubts
guy's not
when
gonna
your
live
uncle
long.
put forth your name as my squire, but you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the
Who's
other
that guy who
squires
keeps
to
watching
feel
me?
discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Alright, let's go find
you.
Roderick. Wherever he be.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire!
Empty!
Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I've already said aye, don't be a dick about it.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk
I can see this guy being a
liar
turncoat.
and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But
Who does-
not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Get a point there, who does love bacon? Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm
Bacon's
saying
awesome.
is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is
Bacon
nothing.
soup.
The lowest of the low.
Hashtag
All
Inky
I
goodness.
know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give
I'm
it
not gonna
time.
tell him.
You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
The twin stronghold of House Frey. Oh, the Red Wedding, Jesus. Don't tell me I'm going to be part of the Red Wedding.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Oh my god. This isn't good.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Oh, he knows what's going on.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we
kill me.
have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Oh, I've got to go save the Lord.
The others.
Good luck.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, I could have saved him. Leg it, son, leg it. Oh, this is a terrible place to start the Red Wedding. Oh, I need a sword, I need a sword, I need a sword.
From the king!
Oh no. Oh, twat with the shield right in the mush. Oh no. Roderick's dead.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Oh, taken out. Took him out like a champ. Oh, fire. Oh, he's dead. That's fun. Oh, God. Missed that one. Too busy enjoying the spectacle. Well, there's no safety nearby. can't Oh, don't follow me now. Oh, I lost my shield. Oh no, everything's gone to hell. I started off as a nice night drinking. Oh, I need to get off me. Get off me. We're both gonna die. I just die. I did all the right options. I literally did everything the game told me to do. Right, so go to the left, go down, press triangle, hammer X as fast as I can. Right, I've done all that. Don't want me to do anything else. Oh, didn't tell me to do that the first time. Right in front of the horses. Oh yes! Oh yes, I like that. Trampled. Oh god damn it, you don't distract somebody when they're fighting.
Good fucking riddance.
Roderick's dead because of me.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him.
Oh, I need to lie. Don't want this big
Couldn't
guy.
save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh, there's a bloody sword. Let's get that. Okay, pick up the sword. Jesus, this is as unrelentless as the goddamn TV show, man.
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Technically, I'm still your squire. It's no morning yet. Give me a big sword.
7 hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, have you suffered worse? Is that mere flesh wound? Oh, that's a lot of blood, son. You're not gonna last.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Let's take your sword.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Oh, the red wedding. Oh, that's a terrible place to
You have
start.
to go.
Welcome.
I'll do as you command.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
Oh, you can count on me. I will leg it.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
It must never be
Tell no one
lost.
but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I will.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Alright.
It's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill
Leg it, wee man. Leg it.
foresters.
2 in 1. That's just no cool. Is he grabbing that sword? That guy's badass. Oh, they're coming for me now. Oh, they're coming for me. Run, bitch, run! Right, that was a very, very, very intense opening. Oh. That's actually not bad looking the intro for the game. It kind of matches the art style, but also follows the actual intro for the TV show, which is cool. There's the wall. Even says it, the wall. And that's his big fancy lift. What's this? Iron Reach. Rack? I said rack, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's means I reach. Some fancy pinecone trees there. What was over out there? I don't remember seeing that big fancy ball thing in the middle before. Game of Thrones, Episode 1, Iron from Ice. Now here we go. So my plan is just this wee Squire man. So I know in the Walking Dead game you stick with one character and then next season you play as a different character, so I think I might go a different character every episode. Unless I'm just this wee guy, which is, I'm cool with that. That was a pig. Who doesn't like bacon? Man, that was an intense... Here we go, actual gameplay now, I can walk about. Can I interact with the pig? Nope, cannot interact with the pig. Oh, there's blood. Have I been beaten here? That isn't good. What is this?
Fresh.
I hope it's not Chris's blood. Oh, I amused myself too much. There's a dead pig. Pig! Have I wandered any True Blood? I only know that reference because of my mate Drew. Alright, there's fire, son, you better leg it. Is there a run button? Because I need to make you run. There's a speed up button, that'll do. Can I interact with this? No. What's this? Look at the card. Let's go look at the card, come on. Get over to the card and look at it. Oh, something's... The graphics have taken a downturn for the beginning of the game, or is that just me? It's not like a car, like all carts look the same, but that one over there looks the same.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Oh, Bolton. Ramsay Bolton.
But at least still have his bacon.
The name Ramsay Bolton gives Ramses a bad name. Why am I still moving forward? Hide!
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Now let's take you on, son.
Kill you.
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats!
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Bolton can
Lord
suck
Bolton
my...
is the new warden of the north.
I need to keep it
I
clean.
reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh, here we go, quick time events. I need to be on my game.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
No, you won't.
Fuck you.
Oh yes! Oh no, he's gonna kick my ass, isn't he? He's gonna kick my ass. This guy's a training. I'm just a squire.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Oh, I've made a bad mistake. Oh, pitchfork! Oh, going for the axe.
You are a pig farmer.
Oh, you're dead! Right in the face. Oh, come on, Pike boy, come on. Think you can pike me to death? Is he going to take me out with my own sword? I don't think so. Oh, not in the leg. This is Game of Thrones, there's a lot of walking involved. Don't stab somebody in the leg. Oh, kick to the ground. Oh, there goes my leg. Oh, boy, I got it again. Is Pike boy dead? Not yet.
Please. I beg
This
of you.
is for the weak.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
You know what? I will let you live. I'll show some weakness, but turn on me. I will pull down upon you with furious anger and vengeance.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
You don't just stab his sword. Stab him. That sword's long. You could have took him out. There we go. Pose with your swords.
Father?
Oh, father!
You survived.
Goddamn Ramsay
Your
Bolton.
sister. Oh, she hid.
I have a sister. Leia.
I tried to stop them.
By what did you do? Sit down and cough? What up? What is with these... the graphics? They go from good to bad to good to bad.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, you've killed one, you let one go. So... and there's one escaped. Wee gears. The wee gears are turning. In my head and in the game. Arraf. Stronghold of House Forrester. Well, I'm all the way here. That place looks awesome. Has this place been in the show? Because I do not remember it.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
His nephew survived! Survived! Well, you'd think somebody would be there to help me.
Garrett!
Oh, I'm alive.
It was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
The Maester will save us. He'll fix my leg up. That's Thor. That
Two
looks like Thor.
Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable.
Tony would never have allowed it.
You have my condolences.
His hair looks
Thank
like
you, Maester.
plasticine.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Maggots.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Gee, oh. I suppose I've done worse in Dead Space. Oh, that looks appealing. If I'd been single a bit longer, who knows what that would have done.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this.
Right, it was
The
Red
late
Wedding,
Lord
son.
Forrester
There was
a
no
good
escape.
man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have
Our
made a
house will
good
never
lord.
fall.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
So he just
I
sewed up some
understand
maggots
from your
inside
uncle
of me.
that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
Oh no,
I'd
not
like
the
you to walk
missus.
for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I walked all the way here, son, I'll be fine.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's
Don't
better to let the
stop.
blood circulate.
Alright, let's have a wee explore what we got here. Look at the medical supplies and see. Let's look at the bucket. Who's got a bucket of maggots? Let's take some spare bandages. Do you mind if I take these? You're not even going to ask, you're just taking them. Alright. What's this? Healing herbs. Let's take the healing herbs. Go full Resident Evil on us. We've got some green herbs. Gotta touch the bucket.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Who's gonna poke the bucket of maggots? Let's look at this guy.
Keep moving.
Don't look at him like that. What kind of creepy look was that you gave that guy? Right, let's go look at the tapestry and don't you dare get that creepy look.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Let's have a swatch. Alright, you're getting a less creepy look, but it's... Let's see who Forward is. Let's see. Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Alright. Who's this? Is that you?
Talia and Ethan?
Nope.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Who are you?
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me.
Poor Lady Forrester.
Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Fourth-born, no? You got Lord Forrester got
Lord
busy.
It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Here we go here, Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
And he got killed because of you distracting him. Let's see what we got here.
You see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Let's go look at the Lord's chair. Ooh. Talk to. I don't think the master's gonna want to talk to me after that creepy look I gave him. Am I the only one that thought that was a creepy look? Somebody leave a chat.
The Ironwood Grove.
Okay, here we go. Ironwood Grove. You're not letting us see it. You're just letting us see you through the window. If I want to look out of the window, I want to look out of the window, not look in at me looking out. Right, so I'll swatch. Anything else to point my cursor at and click up? Let's see, we've got fire, got a bench. Right, let's go talk to the maester. Can we do it? Let's show him the sword.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
It's my sword now, son. I've undercutted it. I did the call and everything. I might have got it mass handed to me, but I did the call.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
Why
I
do they
think
hate
it's
us?
safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The usual chestnut.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Oh, they're taking it all down.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Even of course. Smart
At the Citadel,
bastard.
I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his
Sounds like a nice
third-born son,
man.
is
I knew he was due for death very soon after he was so
still
nice
so
to me.
much he has to learn. Yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
But since this
Which
is
is
Game
rather
of Thrones,
frightening when you think
I'm
about
not
it.
going to choose a favourite character because that's just living dangerously. But what will become of me?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it?
Well, I'm no longer
I
a
suppose it
squire,
would be for
but
Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord
Maybe they
Forrester
heard me.
promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
alright. Can I see Ethan?
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
The loot.
Can I go now?
He
I believe your leg will
he
be
wants to
fine.
practice
Only
the
time
loot
will
rather
tell,
than
but
hear that his dad
Lady Forrester.
died.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Oh, somebody's been nice to me. Don't hit me though. I can see you slapping me.
I'm so sorry.
Later.
Oh, somebody needs some vitamins. The vitamin D.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
See? He agrees. Although I don't know how old she is. It's Game of Thrones. It's hard to
Garrett
tell.
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Yep.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Oh, we've got someone in the watching with the
Whatever you can
chocolate.
afford.
Hello there. Hello there, Day.
No doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick?
I wish I had
He
chocolate,
was
but
with
I've
you
got
as
this
well.
chocolate drink, I suppose.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
But I distracted him and got him killed.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
That's
Yes,
true.
my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember,
Hello.
but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it
I've
belongs.
only to tell
His
the
family.
uncle.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Who's this prick?
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression.
Oh, my Thundercat sword.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Right.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
He will want his
We're the ones
retribution.
that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what
Stop
would you?
saying Ramsay, you're giving me a bad
Nothing.
name.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My
Maybe
uncle's
smart.
right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Don't you dare
So,
talk about
what's
Stark.
to be done?
This guy looks sad.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not
Justice!
in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
I mean, kicked
Cannot
it.
stay. Duncan,
Where would I go?
Well, where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
you're sending him to the wall. The boy's done
goddamn
nothing
wall.
wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To
Get
stay
it
would bring
off!
destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand.
Let's see.
But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Oh, I'm being sent to the wall. The goddamn wall.
That settles it then.
No, that guy's face is messed up.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
I need to
We
talk to you
haven't
before I
much
go
time.
though.
The White
Got a
Hills
message?
will come looking for you.
Got a message for you, Uncle. Don't leave. Stay. Give you the option to shout at him. God damn it. Oh wait, I might tell him now.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal,
Alright.
but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
Oh, we will see each other again. So I got a message for you.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Put time.
He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
I
Sorry,
failed my duty.
you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said
Tell-
tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up
Well,
by
what is it then?
wildlings and
Tell me.
fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
I've not told
course
anybody.
I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this
Don't
day
like you
forward,
quizzing me, son.
This will be our secret.
I'm being sent to the wall here.
Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
What the hell is the North Grove? I've never
Don't
heard of
breathe
it,
a
not even
word
in any of
it
the
to
TV
anyone
show.
at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Ranger? I'm trying to remember what the Rangers. Is that like the scouts? They kick about in the horses and whatnot.
Iron from ice.
Iron
Iron
from ice!
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
Order!
I know you will.
You with your plasticine looking hair. Let's go. Don't even have my Thundercats. At least give me a mini sword to defend myself with.
Garrett, wait!
Oh, she's no had her vitamin D. Oh, let's take it. Thank you, hen.
Be safe.
I let her know I would actually be a decent weapon in this. Need to see it coming. Thank you for the suggestion. What? He's walking up like, since he's leaving, I hear you're looking for the vitamin D. I think I have a little pill box somewhere with the vitamin D. Alright, who's this? Who am I playing as?
Ethan!
What's going on here? Ah, so this is the new lord. Who likes his loot practice a little too much.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Nope. He's literally standing behind one of these
If he
trees.
was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
So now I'm playing as the loot player.
And Asher. And Roderick.
Roderick. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan,
this is Game of Thrones, son. Everybody dies. At some point you'll die, she'll die, another character will die.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Revenge!
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He underestimates me.
You are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan,
I don't even know what it means either, son.
Teach you how to wield a sword, like
a
man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Swing that stick, Queen Man, swing it.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun.
Burn.
Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that.
Oh, the one that went all training, he's
Just
dead.
be you.
He died before
I
you
like
started
you the way
watching.
You are.
The first like 10
I know
minutes of the
Lord
game
has
was a
many
red wedding.
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I won't change, don't worry.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather
Everybody
have a
thinks I'm
brother
talking
than
to
a
myself,
lord.
I'm talking to
We'll
the
have to
people
have
watching
both,
and
I'm
chatting in
afraid.
the chat.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
No, you won't.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
I like a bit crazy,
you're
aye.
needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I'm the Lord, don't tell me what to do, son. I'll tell you what to do. Yeah, I'm going to the Great Hall. Just a coincidence, right after you tell me to go.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Oh, god damn,
He's
this
gone
Lord Great Hall.
demanding justice.
Justice!
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's
he will do my
demanding an
job.
audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I'm going to go with him.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Need to get this grumpy guy on boat, on ship with me. I see people getting creepy looks in this game. Didn't like how he looked into my soul there, and as if to say, that looks alright, I'll have that later. You're not having my soul. Oh, here we go.
They showed
Yeah.
up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so
Oh, here
don't
we
give
go.
him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Oh, don't worry,
Let's not do
these
something
bampots are not
rash.
going to go away with me.
Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is.
Didn't say I was
He's
going to
got
anger him, I
5
said I was going to
times as
handle
many
it.
men and the backing of House Bolton.
Cam
All
your
the more
tits.
reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Oh, here we go. What does this guy look like? Let's have a swatch. Clean shaven, never a good sign.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Alright, I'll shake his hands.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, you bad
I've
bastard.
been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors,
Oh.
oathbreakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Calm
You
your
little
tits.
fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
No, you
Bruce
know.
Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Jesus, watch your mouth.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What
Calm
is it
your
you want,
tits.
Lord Whitehill?
Oh, there's that bad bastard.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the
Right, how do you answer?
of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Shut your
Where's the
mouth.
fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone?
Ha.
That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Don't like this guy.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Oh,
But
shut yourself there.
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of
Boom!
Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Oh, mic drop.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Lord Bolton
I'll
can
send him a
shut it.
raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Common name.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill.
Wrong button.
Remember that.
Oh, he will remember that. This wee guy's got weird hair. Actually, all the hair's weird. Oh, I hate you. Scum. Scum.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
I bend nothing.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
People bend before me. Neil! Oh no, that's
Your
looking
sister can
nice.
help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
There we go. I'm going to check now. That looks like I'm jumping from character to character. Alright, let's have a look. Can I take the fruit? Nope. Let's look at the coal brazier. Brazier? I'm going to pronounce it brazier from now on. Right, should I even... What's with the weird fuzziness over the door? Is that to indicate... Is it all meant to look like some weird painting? Is that what's going on here? Let's look at the wood box. Or the ironwood box. Don't even use a goddamn key. Oh, what's this? Let's look at the coin. The Yunkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Alright.
What a strange place, Essos.
What's this? A brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Olenna? That's a nice name. Let's have a look at the unfinished letter. Why is this an option? Just read the unfinished letter.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the
Alright,
coming
that
wedding.
makes more sense with
Lady
the
Marjorie
fuzziness.
has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Okay. She looks self as sad. Right. Let's look at this. I thought it was a book we were picking up. Ethan made it. The lute player can carve. Let's go. We explore. What's this? Dusty old tome.
Wonders made by man. By Lomas
Title of your
Longstrider.
sex tape.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Now let's go. We wander. Let's speed this up. Alright, so you're all fuzzy. Please let me see out the window this time.
King's Landing.
I can kind of see
I
it,
wonder
but
if it's
not
sunny at
anymore.
Ironrath today.
Jesus. I'm going to stop looking out the windows. Let's speed towards us. Oh, what we got here? Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Alright. Is this about what's been going on, or is this an old letter? No, the fuzzy door beckons. To the fuzzy door. Answer the fuzzy door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
My God, you're
I can come
dirty.
back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
What would you like, you dirty street urchin? Oh, he's bringing my coal from a brazier. That explains why he's so dirty. Don't trust
Begging
him.
your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you
Kindness.
can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Why you did it one bit of coal? Just dump the bucket.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Don't trust them.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Oh, not Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Oh, he's a wee stirrer, that's what he is.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken.
He's stirring the pot.
Not in any kind of trouble.
Don't trust him.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
I'm watching you, son. I'm watching you. Oi, oi!
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Oh, I forgot about this character. Honestly forgot about her. It's not like me to forget about
From the day you arrived in
Redhead.
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Traitor? Me?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Oof.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Alright, we'll do this.
My lady.
So we need help.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
She wants to hear that I'm a traitor, I'm not telling her that.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
You even mute. Who are you staring at, you creep?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
She doesn't look too pleased.
Good luck.
Or is she? Still can't believe I forgot about her. It's not like me to forget Redhead. Right, a minute ago that door pulled, it didn't push. What's going on here? Do I control my walking?
You can do this.
Alright, I'm pressing the button, nothing's happening. Ah, let's control the walking, let's have a wee look about. Speed up, who's watching me? There's some guards, a couple of randomers. Oh, is that my boy out there? Is that Tyrion?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With
Well,
your
she still get here at this point.
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil. Let's keep her on the good side.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
No, make her hear what she wants
I
to hear.
see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
So she's like a
Perhaps too
velociraptor.
clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
That's true.
So I'm told.
Beastin'. Best wood
You'd
ever.
be ashamed to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yes, I
Ask
would.
Eddie Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
You tell them. You tell them.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
You tell her.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Yeah, it's true.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Stick with the king.
Sure
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Why did she look annoyed? She told me to
is
tell
a
her.
threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Why is Marjorie annoyed? She told me to say what she
I'm
wanted
not
to
quite
hear.
sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Why is she annoyed? She told me to say No, Pertarian.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Thank you.
I have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they.
What was with that mouth
That
animation
certainly
there?
took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
That's true, wee man, that's true.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. What would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
You know what? I like you, so
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
No, just because you're my favourite. You and the Hound.
Now,
Hope I
if
get
you'll
to meet the
excuse
Hound.
me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
The Hounds and Tyrion, they're my 2 favourites. Nothing better happened to the Hound. Nothing! Or I will swear vengeance upon whoever wrote it. I swear vengeance a lot these days, it's not healthy. It's not healthy swearing vengeance constantly.
Mira, I was worried.
Who's this chick?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Who is she? Because you both feel like the same.
Way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true.
Somebody else wants the vitamin D.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although
these chicks are fusty.
I can only imagine what that would be like.
Fusty
Would
chicks.
you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaid.
What are you saying? Oh my god, Remember there's a delay.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
That would be a good match.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Glad it's... I don't like the stank eye you gave me though.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Why is everything blurry?
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
That's true.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady.
The Boltons.
There's been something on my mind.
Terrible.
Something important.
I'm going to ask.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
How dare you?
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Alright then. Let's stay.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
Why do they keep getting the Ramsays a bad name?
My family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
You've said that so many times,
knows
Hen.
only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Is that dire?
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will
you
arrive
don't
at
know her,
Ironwood
and
within a week.
she doesn't mind keeping it in the
I would
family.
never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Oh, I've got any chocolate milk left. Lemonade it is!
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
What's with the ravens? I don't trust Emily in Game of Thrones. Emily can turn on Emily anytime. Right. Oh, we're back to him. Forgot about him for a minute. No, we hear voices. Oh, some of the screams, more voices. Right, you have a horse enemy, son.
7 hells.
7 hells, 7 kingdoms. Interesting. Sounds like torture's going on.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, there he is.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Don't audibly gasp. Keep
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Oh
I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Don't notice
But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
What's going on?
As my father likes to say,
Screen was
a
going red a wee
naked
bit
man
there.
holds few secrets.
Don't know who noticed me.
But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
Not hide.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Do you smell something?
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Combat music is going to kick in probably.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time
Get
already.
man's Tash. Glorious. Hi ho Silver, away! I think I'm going to bump into my horse at some point. Oh, well, don't pop out yet, wait till they're released away. Jesus, Wet, what kind of amateur are you? You can tell I've not got control over him at this point, he's been amateurish. Stand in the middle of the road. Right, let's approach the flayed man. Is it someone we know? And that's the real question here. Is it going to be a twist? Shyamalan style. Alright, who's this? Alright, I don't recognise him. I would poke him if it let me, but it didn't give me the option to poke him. To see if he's still alive. Just a wee poke poke. Nope, where are we now? Well, I'm back to being
Lord
Loot. Oh, Lord Loot, as I now call him.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Seriously.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
Oh, those bastard White Hills.
Lord Gregor the Good.
Gregor the Good. And they will call you Lord Loot.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord.
Lord Loot, we've discussed this.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're
There's like
yours.
4 of them down there.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Who's the Lord Sentinel?
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I might go with Duncan.
You craven son of a whore. Move.
Don't want that guy, he's a nasty piece of crap.
We need his judgment.
Where's Duncan? The other guy's uncle.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
What?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed.
Oh,
We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Oh, he's a fearmonger. And, oh, what shall I do with this man?
Lord
Oh,
Ethan,
you say cut off a
I know
finger.
these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Billy
never
name
survive the
is.
coming winter.
Nice one, Chris.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We'll
We
survive.
are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Stop
You'll
hitting him.
address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Hmm. 3 fingers of the wall.
I will decide.
I will decide.
He's a thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an
He just
injustice.
admitted that it's no innocent. Oh, you're
Please,
dim.
my lord, my family depends on me.
I will give you mercy.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
Ah, you tell him.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
I avoided his fingers because I can see that man maybe saving me at some point.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I've already chosen him at Duncan.
Here. The Bracer of the Sentinel. The Badge of Office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Just seen your comment there, Chris, about the back door.
To see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Alright. Let's go talking to people. A wee walkie-talkie game time. Walkie-talkie. I don't like Scarface. I can see him turning on me at some point. But let's go talk to him and see what he's going to say about himself. Alright, what are we looking at here? We've got the tower. Let's see. Oh, we've got a shield. Let's have a swatch at the shield. It's a sword on a tree. Let's see, we got a wee guy down here at Ryan. Let's look at him. See if you do the creepy look. Never seen my face, I don't know if it's creepy. What are you doing down here, Ryan?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But,
You're proud.
You know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Might get back to your carving.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I'll make you a good sword.
I saw what you did to that man.
Did dead to him? Nothing.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
A bad
Then I wish
thing.
you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished.
Oh, that's what you
Someone
guys get
did
a bad
something
streak
bad
in them.
to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday.
There's a joke in
I'll
there
make
somewhere,
sure
wee
I
man.
have a real sword when I
Well,
do.
some people scared of wood. Right. I know your sister's not scared of wood because she's constantly looking as if she needs a vitamin D and thirsty. Right, let's move speaking of. Let's go talk to Scarface. What's his actual name? Royland. I'm going to stick with Scarface.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong!
Parry!
I didn't know
Pivot!
swords could hold swords.
Pivot!
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Advise.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest
You think I should go with
looking brutes
Scarface?
front and centre.
What about you, Dave? What do you
That'll
think?
show
Who should I
Ramsay
go
we're a
with?
force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord.
The reason I'm thinking about going with
I'll
other
be sure to
guys
watch
because
out
he
for
knows
more
about the
deserters.
secret.
After
I want to know what the
today,
secret
I
is.
suspect there'll be more to come.
Because I don't know if have you seen this, been watching this from the beginning, Chris? Because I was playing a wee guy and I had to deliver a secret to Duncan. And Duncan knows a secret that I have to deliver to him that the previous Lord know. And I want to know what the secret is. Who the hell is Malcolm? Let's go speak to Malcolm. No idea who you are, Malcolm. I'm going to talk to you.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today.
Uncle Malcolm. This is the first time Uncle
Showing
Malcolm's
mercy
turned up.
to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Where you going?
I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him.
No, the secret was about some place.
Because she
What was
fears
it called?
you
It was
will
like
not agree.
a secret place.
I told
We
her
have to
my place
protect
is
the
here,
secret.
but I'll be of
I
no
want to know
help
what
to
it
you,
is.
Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you
How
will.
often do people say that in Game of Thrones?
That is your true strength.
She's my mother, of course I'll be
But
gentle.
my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
That's right, North Cove.
I'm told I must
We have to
choose a
protect the North
sentinel.
Cove, Chris. But North Cove
If
was
I
apparently
may
a
be
myth.
so bold,
But this guy
Sir
knows it's
Royland
real.
is the man for the
I want to
job.
know what the North Cove is.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsastro.
Thank you, Uncle.
That is true. The Snows, the
Ethan,
Ramsays
I
are not
need
good
to
to
talk
be
to you.
negotiating with. There's the last that was afraid that not afraid of some wood. Oi oi!
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family
your
above
eyes,
all
hen.
else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
Hmm?
I saw what you did to that man.
I didn't do anything to him.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
My responsibility.
The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
But what?
Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. So Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters
Some would
worse.
say that Scarface is a wild card, baby.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
So we've got dependable Duncan and wild card Scarface. So who's this guy? We've got Duncan. Let's look at the food first.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
Them wild cards, Chris. Them wild cards.
Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
A fortnight?
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements.
Small folk. Aye, I would ask an allied house for Lenny some food. So the tower, what's this? Who's this? Maester. So I've went in a full circle. Let's go talk to the Maester. Let's see if I can look at this guy without being a creep.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Let's see. Stop touching the blurry stuff. Alright, that was just creepy. Can I go up the tower without the Maester? Let's just watch it. Up the windy boxy. Aye, funding into long-term farming. Although the guy did say something about a gold reserve. I don't see any shops in this place, so I don't know what we need gold for.
Slash and parry again.
Alright, let's leave. That was a waste of time. Right, let's talk to the Maester. Speed up, wee man. Go walk a bit faster.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What's your perspective?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Alright.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
I'm ready to name my sentinel.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
I don't trust you, Maester, because you're telling me to give away stuff.
Council at once.
Don't trust you, Maester. Right, I've got severe trust issues. This is bringing out everything in me, man. I blame Metal Gear Solid back in the 90s. Everything I believed, they turned on me. And ever since then, trust issues, any character. That is kind of like being the CEO of Asda, Chris, you're right. But still, you'd think there'd be a wee shop somewhere, selling rabbits or some shit. Let's get the council meeting going. So I've essentially got three choices. I've got the Maester,
you may sit,
Scarface and Duncan.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Alright.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Stop stirring the shit.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Right, here we go. Lean forward, boys. I've chosen Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
The other guy's got to crack up.
This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will
Scarface has
not
got to turn on me
disappoint you,
because of
Lord.
this.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to
She
waste.
said.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
You tell them, son.
Sir Royland is clearly
shut them
able
up.
and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
The flayed man said you was
Mira
awesome.
has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
What do you recommend, Mother?
What do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
What if he wants you, Mother?
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
I'm not giving away the ironwood. I'm saying that right now.
My new Sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow.
See, I'm not going to name
I would
him
be
Sentinel.
foolish
No,
to pick a fight
always
without
advise
negotiating
people. That's
first.
just daft. It's
I'll
absolute
offer our
daft.
allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
It's like, what's the point in making him Sentinel if I'm not going to
If
listen
you
to
aren't
him?
ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Calm down, Scarface.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Oh,
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course,
13.
here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Now we need bread and salt.
Invite
bread
him
and
into
salt.
this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Oh, this is a hard choice. I'll invite
I
him
will
in.
meet
I'm
him in
trying
the
to
Great
make
Hall.
diplomacy.
A wise
Trying to make
move, my
diplomacy.
lord.
Need to invite him in.
Careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to
How
be lord
dare
of this
you,
house.
Scarface?
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Now, bitch. Oh, yes.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
This wee guy
We
shiting
will meet
himself.
Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then
I
perhaps
just,
we
you're
should
the only
adjourn.
reason you're my sentinel
We have to
is because
prepare the
I know
house.
that you know a secret. Ethan doesn't know you know a secret, but I know you know a secret. It's the only reason you're sentinel, and the only reason I'm listening to you.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
You're threatening me. I'm getting angry.
There will always be those who question your leadership.
It's making me very
angry. Which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too.
You're asking me to bring in a wild card?
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
This is a real wild card, a short-fused wild card.
Qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
You try to tell me to switch Sentinel?
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
Ethan, are you?
Let me
seriously, man, why's my trust issues with this? God damn it. Let's go get the wild card, fuck it.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Go get my wild card. Yee-haw!
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester.
I am a Forrester.
She may be able to help us yet.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna stay in this character. Am I switching? I think I'm switching, people. Now I'm back to Lady. What's her face? Mira. We're going Mira. Oh, there's a stamp. Use the stamp pen. Just go. Whoop-ow! What's this? Examine the strange key. Not gonna pick it up. Just gonna examine it. Let's pick up this stamp. Just gonna have a swatch. Alright, it's making me steal. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not stealing. Oh no.
Marjorie? Oh.
What's going on?
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
I understand.
I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Don't trust.
Lady
Oh, Jesus, here we go again.
Always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you
Just
ever...
expecting everybody to stab everybody in the back at all times. Even the characters I'm playing as. She's not changed her clothes at all. Seriously, same dress.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Does Joffrey get off his nut? Did a bitch slap you?
Are you alright, my lady?
What was that look?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife.
Oh dear.
I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
What's going on here? I don't understand these facial expressions.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
All we need now is some HLA. We need some
Soon I will be
HLA.
queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
I'm pretty sure Tyrion's got a wee deal going on with us. We don't need Joffrey.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I don't trust you, cowboy.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family. If you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me?
My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
He's a spy to see if I'm a traitor.
I really must go.
Don't trust him.
Despair.
Cersei's trying to trap me. It's a trap. Akbar.
To help you.
You're an Akbar. I will not trust an Akbar, except actual Akbar. God damn it. What are you looking at, eh? Sitting thinking to yourself, damn son. Hate to see you go, but I like to watch you leave. But I don't trust Cowboy. Does anybody trust Cowboy? Chris, do you trust Cowboy?
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And
Royland has turned on his... I
know
called
you'd
it.
hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh dear. Mr. Ramsay?
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
Stop calling him a bastard to his face.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad.
Well, Chris, I stick by my decisions.
Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this.
That's your told, son.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see.
He's just bored.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton. Warden of the North. Words are wind.
I'm gonna have to do this because I want diplomacy. I regret it. I don't want to do it, but I need to do it.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Ha!
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
How did they get in?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
Who is Griff?
Right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Where's the wild card when we need him?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What the fuck?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord.
Jesus wept.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
I did not see that coming.
To an understanding.
Lord Ethan,
But as Game of Thrones, I should have seen it coming.
About all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your warden.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you.
Oh, you're a bastard,
We'll have to
Ramsay.
do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Don't wait!
Stop it!
Will I live? That's a real question here.
My son.
Oh, I think I'm gone. Oh dear. Oh, it looks like that's the end of episode 1. Let's see what's going to happen next time. Jesus, what an ending. Whoa. Let's see.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all
he made it to the
other
wall.
loyalties.
What? Oh, it's Jon Snow.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh dear. Oh, let's see, how did I do? You and 34% left bound behind. Loyal to the king. Oh, look how close it was with people meeting Ramsay in the Great Hall. Jesus, I was just in the majority, just. Oh, it looks like Duncan's the popular sentinel, Chris. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, that was a good... I enjoyed that. I'm actually looking forward to next week. So can I skip this? Aye. No thank you. So aye, that was episode 1 of Telltale's Game of Thrones. Thank you Chris and Dave for watching, and the other people that were watching. The numbers kept changing on my screen, so I'm not sure how many people watched. So I'll be doing episode 2 next week. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. So let's see how to stop this broadcast. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you and have a good one.